Hey, Sandals Church, young married mentors and campus pastors. Wanted to make a quick video talking about this month's, this Friday's young married content. First, my apologies for getting all of this out to you so late in the week. We're going to do our best to make sure that we have it in your hands at least a week before all the future meetings. So I'm sorry about that. But listen, this month we're talking about finances, and as all of you probably know, finances are one of the hot topics in relationships and marriages. It's one of the things that people report fighting about the most. And I think it's one of the things, one of the great things that we could talk about as mentors and as pastors is how to talk about finances and some of the key things that we could do with our finances and what God says we should be doing with our money. So the two podcasts, hopefully you've had a chance to listen to them already. The first one is about tithing, and the second one is about finances and working on your finances together. These are both great content. I'm sure many of you know, if not all of you know, the benefits of tithing, the benefits of being faithful. Man, over and over, God shows that when we trust Him with things, especially the things that are hard and difficult to trust Him with, that not only is He faithful, but oftentimes He blesses what we do. I know for me and my wife, we've seen it over and over again. I can't tell you how many times we felt God urging us or inspiring us to give to one thing or give to another or give money to someone. And how so many times, like, we go to check the mail 2 or 3 days later. In fact, just happened the other day. We donated $200 to something, and I got a $230 Facebook lawsuit settlement check that I didn't even know I was a part of from when I lived in Chicago. Just like random things would happen. And I love that in the podcast they talk about, man, God's not it's not some get rich quick scheme. God's not this magical piggy bank that, if you invest in it, you'll get X amount of yield on your investment. That's not what it is. And many of you know this, but it's just the opportunity to trust God and say, God, we believe that you've given us 100% of what we have. We wouldn't have any of this without you. And so we're going to give back what you've asked for, which is that 10%. Another thing that's just great is we get to create a safe space for our young marrieds to talk about finances. I know for a lot of them, especially being young marrieds, they're probably just in the midst of a lot of those conversations. They're still probably trying to figure out what their financial rhythms look like in life, whether they're going to save or invest or spend, whether they're going to tithe or not. And it's a great time to enter into those conversations in a safe place. And hopefully our questions that we're putting out this week will really help guide those conversations and help them have those conversations. I know it seems like just about every time when a couple gets married, one's a spender and one's a saver. I know that's the way it is in my marriage. I'm the spender, if you haven't figured that out yet, and my wife is the saver. And she has encouraged me and helped shape me in saving more and investing more for the future. And I've helped her have a little more fun with what God has given us. So, there's a good balance to strike between the two. And our job as mentors is to help them have those conversations to find the place that's right for them. So thank you for listening to this. I'm praying for your groups, praying for your campuses, praying for the individual people that you're leading. And this week, we're also going to be sending out a short survey. Would love for you just to take a few minutes at the beginning of your time together to fill that out. We'd love to have some feedback on young marrieds, on what we're doing right, on what content is great, what content is not great, because we want to make sure that this is something that people love. And we're also really curious about how the rhythm of once a month is working for you as a leader and how it's working for our young married individuals or our young married couples. We want to know how that's working, how that's impacting them. So thank you for listening to this. Thank you for checking out, and thank you for leading these groups. Man, the investment you're making, it goes far. It makes a big difference in their lives, and it makes a big difference in our church. Thank you. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.